what's up? This is Jason Bitter from Overkill, and you're listening to Metal-O-Mania.
What's up? This is Bibi from Cryzix, and you are listening to Metal-O-Mania. Fuck yeah.
This is the Crip from Metal-O-Mania. I got my headphones on and my dick in your cat. Let's party. It's time to metal.
House rules, Sammy. Driver picks the music. Shotgun shuts his cake hole.
Keep your pretty mouth shut and everything'll be Punky Brewster.
And 216 opens on a dead heat, or with a dead heat, as it were. A badass band out of California with a brand new release just came out 2 days ago. That was the title track off of World at War, and you're going to want to get it because I don't care what your calendar says. Your thermostat says it's summer, right?
Yeah.
Fucking out here melting.
Oh my God, it is so hot.
Good grief. How are you, Miss Scully?
I am dying of heat stroke.
Well,
but other than that.
Speaking of hot, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. You're the hottest part of my summer and my winter and my fall.
Thank you.
In the spring, I'll get back to you. But anyway.
But how about my grave hover shirt?
I do love your grave hover shirt.
From our buddy Richie.
Yeah, much love to grave hover, man. Yeah, those guys are family. We go back years with them cats
now. If you guys have,
now.
for some reason, not checked them out yet, you need to.
Please do. Show them the love. Dead Heat, who we opened up the show with, fucking brand new release. Literally just came out a couple of days ago. Show them the love. Tombstone Blue, as a matter of fact. Brand new. Brand smoking new. Speaking of brand new,
right?
I'm going to make everybody out there jealous. I have had the opportunity to hear the unreleased brand new Tombstone Blue.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah,
that's right. The Crypt has had a listen.
Pretty cool advantage you get there.
And I can't wait to share with you guys. We're going to get them on the show to talk about it. Fantastic. Truly. I was already a fan, but this is a step up, into the greatness here, man. This is good shit. You're not ready, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. So there's good metal coming.
Hyping it up a little. I
Yes,
see.
indeed.
Okay.
Good metal.
All right.
Good metal in the works. Good metal. And, you know, speaking of brand new metal, the Flotsam and Jetsam is officially out now, Blood in the Water.
Nice. Yes.
We were very fortunate to have Michael
Waiting
Gilbert on
for
the
that.
show. Oh, man, right?
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, we've been listening to that pretty much over and over and over again for the last 24 hours. You know, it's great. It's just, I think Eric, his voice is one of the best in thrash. I know people kind of call him, you know, speaking of which, Thralls of Metal did a review of it, which was great. Shout out to our Thralls of Metal guys.
Right.
They did a review of the Flotsam and Jetsam, and honestly, it's spot on, man. I think they do a really great job. I thought about doing reviews, but they do such a great job at Thralls of Metal on reviews that I'm not sure I still want to. You know, they've
like they've got it
fuck yeah.
under control.
They've got that
Right.
market going. And dude, if you're not already fans of Thralls of Metal, I highly recommend that you become one. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. It is honestly my favorite thing to do on YouTube.
Nice.
And we drag them on our show all the time. You're going to see them over the next few weeks doing a bunch of shit with us. You know, Shred Lord came on last week, as a matter of fact, from the Thralls of Metal.
They are right up there with you on the nerd level.
Yes,
So, yeah,
yes, they're
very-
my metal
very good
nerd
friends.
brethren. Yeah, I'm trying to talk them into coming for a visit. You know, me and Jam and John share a birthday.
That's
10
pretty
years
cool,
apart.
though. Yeah.
I'm hoping to celebrate
He's
it
a
with
little
those
younger
guys.
than you.
A little bit, a wee little bit. He is, but yeah, good stuff. So yeah, please do. And matter of fact, speaking of Thralls of Metal, they did a really cool. We sent them a real cool swag bag. We get lots of cool things from the bands we talk to, and you know, we sent them a real cool swag bag of it, and they did a really cool video on YouTube. Please do check it out
Right.
of the things that we sent them, especially for Metal-O-Mania, man. That was fucking made my day, you guys. You guys are awesome.
nice.
Metal brothers. But and again,
Support the scene is what it's
support
all
the-
about.
Right on. And dude, those guys are out there doing it, you know, more than talking about it, they're doing it every
Nice.
day.
Okay.
And Shred Lord came on the show last week. We made fun of Vince Neil a little bit. We talked about the Dave Ellefson situation a little bit. Please do get in the archives.
Yeah.
Also, last week we talked to Marco from The Crown.
Awesome.
Dude, right? Awesome. Seriously. Can you hear the dog snoring under the
Just- it was-
We
that
call it
was really
Snoring
bad.
Dog Studios around here for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Good grief.
We've thought about kicking
Deuce
him
is
out.
down there, but no, he's so happy down there. He's all right. He's not hurting nobody.
You might
So-
just hear him whine from the other side of the door if we just do that.
Yeah, right.
anyway,
It'd be
so
worse.
He's
It would be worse.
in a soundproof studio. You can hear him whine.
You can Snoring Dog Studios for we literally have a sign in here, so Snoring Dog Studios for a reason.
Yeah.
Speaking of killer interviews, we're going to be talking to Eradicator tonight, and I'm so excited about it. This album is not out yet, but it's coming. It's called Influence Tonight. I can't wait, really. And dude, what a killer interview! What a cool fucking band! What a cool
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna be you're not ready, man. If you're a thrash fan at all, you're gonna love the fuck out of the new Eradicator. I promise. So there
Okay.
you go. That's later in the
Nice.
show tonight. And of course, we'll throw in our occasional dick jokes, and we'll look at the stupid world around us a little bit, and we're going to pepper you with metal throughout the evening tonight. What do you think?
That's kind of what we do.
Speaking of which, we got coming up, we got Goat Sanctuary coming on the show next week.
Okay.
Very big fan of that brand new release from those guys, man. If you tuned in last week, we played just sampling from it. So we're looking forward to talking to them out of Seattle, Washington. We have the 2-part sci-fi special coming, where we're going to be speaking of Thralls of Metal, they're going to be coming in, and you and me and Jam and John and
Right.
Shred Lord and Necrotic Nick.
Yes, that many of us.
Yeah, we broke down our favorite science fiction movies of all time, and I can't wait to share with everybody. It's fun.
You've got it. You kept it under control very well,
Yeah.
considering how many of us there were.
We kept
and
it flowing.
It's going to be good. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, actually.
Oh, you know, before we move in,
Right.
I have to address something that people have been reaching out to me a lot over the last 24 hours,
Oh.
and that is this situation right here.
Oh, no.
What?
That's funny.
I know, right? I'm still not used to it, so a lot of people are hitting me up and saying, "Oh my God, dude, it doesn't even look like you." And I know the mirror agrees. And we'll grow it back in about 13 seconds, though. So
Are you growing it back, or are you just going to?
I don't know. I think I
It
might
will
stay
grow
bald
back.
head. I might do some crazy shit with my. Well, you remember I told you way back when we started the radio show. This gives me an opportunity to do goofy shit with my facial hair, and I'm taking advantage. I'm a radio show host. I don't know. I might do that fucking monkey tail thing. We'll see. Stay tuned. So there you go.
Well, the problem you have is it's not all dark any longer.
I know,
or
right?
All
I got
gray.
a lot of white spots
Yeah,
and gray
so
spots,
it's,
and I look like a fucking calico cat's ass. You know, when I grow hair on my face.
Oh, that's funny.
You know, my
So we'll have
mouth
to
is a
see
calico
what
cat's
it is.
asshole.
Well, on that note,
Yeah, right. For the sci-fi special, I did want to mention real quickly that Epic of Chirality, a science fiction themed badass band, and Psychcore, another badass science fiction themed band, will be our two interviews over those 2-week specials, man. So it's going to be hardcore metal and sci-fi those 2 weeks, man. Can't wait. Good
nice.
stuff.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
We're gonna theme it up. In fact, there's like a new Eval song, The Thing, that I haven't played yet because I'm reserving it for that because it goes along with what we're talking about that night. So good stuff.
Very clever.
Keep hanging out with us at Metal-O-Mania.
I was gonna say, let's play him some more music.
I agree. Let's do that.
All right.
What's up next is Crippled Fingers. This band out of Chechnya. I love Crippled Fingers. We've told you when Warzone came out, we were big fans of that. When our show first started, we played a bunch of Massive Terror, which came out in 2016.
Right.
They have this brand new single, which is Break the Line. Oh, Break the Line. And it is so badass. I love this band. Please do support them. Please do pick up the single. And when the new full-length release comes out, I expect you all to have it.
Right.
We're going to follow that up with a little bit of honey. We're going to pour some honey on you tonight.
Okay.
I've played honey
Not
for
that
you.
you need to help swallow it down or anything.
Oh,
but,
yeah, no.
you know.
A little dose of sugar makes the medicine go down. The same can be said for honey. And, dude, this band is out of Philadelphia. It's our buddy Jay Laughlin out there. And actually, we told you when, what was it, the EP Nightmare Come to Life came out about a year ago. We played a song or two off of that. We told you it was fantastic, and I believe that. It's got thrashy crossover binges. It's just so talented. And now they got a brand new full-length release. Forever Fire is the name of it. It is officially out now, so please do pick it up and support Badassery, right?
Pretty new, too, so.
Fuck yeah. Great stuff, man. You're really going to love this song.
Put it on your radar.
The playlist tonight, exquisite. Like a fucking badass recipe, man. We're cooking badassery here tonight for you. So
Fancy.
pull up a chair.
All right, well, let's do it.
And then break it. All right, let's play some metal.
Okay.
Here you go. You ready, Skull?
It's a thin line between heaven and here.
Day one! As Captain Jean-Luc Picard once said, the line must be drawn here, this far, no farther.
Tally-ho, lads! I must say you're starting to become quite a thorn in my balls.
No, seriously, come on. You can come over to my humble house and point out things that are cheap.
And that's a 2-pack of badassery here on episode 216 of Metal-O-Mania. And I'll tell you right now, man, I love all 3 of the bands we played so far. I fucking love these releases. I love all the metal that's happening. Summer is officially here. Is it just me? I mean, there's extra, jump in your step when the sun's shining and it's beach weather and
you
shit.
Get that extra vitamin D.
Fuck yeah, right. You about right about that. You want that extra vitamin D. But yeah, I tell you, it's something I look forward to. This time of year every year. The boys of summer. Of course, my baseball team sucks, but usually wrong arm. But usually I look forward to baseball this time of year and all that shit. But, I plan to sit on many a beach with you over the next few months, my dear.
Me too.
Let's do this.
Sounds nice.
And
music to my ears.
See? That's what we do, right? And we hope that many of you do too, man. Take the time to get outdoors. So many people have spent the last year and a half essentially inside. Last summer, nobody did anything. Everybody's plans, a bunch of our plans got canceled. But get outside, man. Get into the sun. Fucking go out there and rejuvenate. We need that shit.
Right.
Get some concerts. Concerts are coming back, you guys, so.
That's very exciting.
It really is. Of course, I want to get into a mosh pit so fucking bad I can taste it.
I think that's probably still not. No way. Your doctor is definitely not going to approve that.
But I'm dying inside.
Well, that's another story completely. We do not have time for.
Yeah, no shit, man. That's a whole nother show, a whole nother topic. I need the shows. I need the pitch. A lot of these bands are starting to hit the road again, though, and that's a good thing.
That is an amazing thing.
That's a beautiful thing.
The world needs that, live shows.
Yeah, I'll take it. I was talking to my buddy Jeff earlier. Jeff. What is that, 21 Jump Street movie? You know that 21 Jump Street movie where the dude's pretending he's Spanish and he says his name's Jeff and he's like, my name is Jeff. Now every time I hear the name Jeff. Yeah.
That's what you hear.
Yeah, every single time. It's like Matt Damon. With
I was going to say, that's the only thing I could probably think, like, Matt Damon.
The South Park guys fucked him up when they did that shit on that movie, man. I bet everywhere he goes, somebody's like, Matt Damon. And he's smart. He's known to be a smart guy, I believe, right? Like, I mean, I love Matt Damon movies. Everybody loves Matt Damon movies. What the fuck? But I'm sure, again, you'll never live that down. Certain people will never live certain things down, I guess,
Yeah.
You and I were talking earlier. You didn't know who Joey Buttafuoco was, but people my age, that dude's still alive, I believe. Like, the story for those who don't know, Joey Buttafuoco years ago now, I want to say late 80s, early 90s maybe, had an affair with a teenager behind his wife's back in New York, New Jersey somewhere. And the teenager, Amy Fisher, I believe her name was,
that sounds familiar.
Shot his wife in the face with a gun.
Shit.
Out of jealousy, like, leave your wife for me. And it turned into a big thing. The wife went on like every talk show and, with a fucked up ass face. Yeah,
the wife did after being shot in the face.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Ooh.
And Joey Buttafuoco, did he know? At one point they were accusing him of being part of the murder, but Joey Buttafuoco.
Well, not murder, because.
But no, they accused him at one point of being behind it.
But not murder, though. I'm saying it was.
Well, right, attempted murder. You're right. Excuse me. Right.
Just to be clear, she was alive.
She did live.
Did she have problems? I mean.
Yeah, her face was all fucked up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she had a fucked up ass face. She'd go on fucking. Ricky Lake and shit and be like, look at my fucked up face that this teenage bitch shot me.
She like talking like fucked up. Like, I'm not even gonna mock it because I don't want to like.
Well, and they stayed together famously. Her and
he couldn't leave her. Right. Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah, right. I got her shot in the face.
If he left her, he would have to like change his name, get plastic surgery. Like
I would see. Well, honestly, that's my point anyway. Is that he should change his name. If you can never be Joey Buttafuoco forever. Well, you only know the name because how many times over the 20 years we've been together, I say it. I say Joey Buttafuoco. Right. It comes up a conversation as a joke, as a punchline. Right. It is a funny name to say, Joey Buttafuoco.
Right.
It's like Sheboygan, and we were playing some Toxic Ruin later in the show. As a matter of fact, Sheboygan. But when I was thinking about it, that. During that era, that's what's changed from my era to your era. That's the difference between my era. In my era, the fuck-ups like that, pre-internet, Facebook, and all that shit, you knew them by name. Monica Lewinsky. Need I say more? I mean, what do you think of when you hear Monica Lewinsky? That she's the blowjob girl. She's forever going to be the blowjob girl. You'll never outlive that. You'll know. What are some of the Lorena Bobbitt? Do you remember the Lorena Bobbitt story?
Yeah, she chopped off her husband's dick.
Right, and famously threw it out the fucking window.
What's funny about that is actually that happens a lot.
I know. Why did she get famous?
Why is she so famous?
I know.
I think because she drove down the road and threw it out the window.
Right, maybe.
You don't
it became
generally
a spectacle.
Right.
A bunch of people driving in traffic that day had to sit. Those motherfuckers looking for a dick in the highway over here. This is crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, because otherwise you basically collect it and get it reattached, right? She
Right.
was like,
She
fuck
did.
you and
He
your
did.
dick.
He did get it
they
reattached.
Had to find it
Yeah, they had to find it on the road and he famously did a porn movie later. Do you know that? Yeah.
Just to prove, I think that he's like,
That my dick works.
My dick is good.
Right.
Yeah.
It was called John Bobbitt Uncut. That's genius marketing, my friend. Right?
Yeah.
Good Christ, that's hilarious, man.
Yeah,
but that,
so
that
funny.
Monica Lewinsky, Joe Buttafuoco, Lorena Bobbitt, all of them in that era. Those names will be those names.
Well, what are you saying, that like current things we don't know people's names anymore?
Mostly, I think maybe some, but maybe for the most part, those were all nobodies other than that story. But like nowadays,
right, I'll give you that.
The guy with the tea can. That's what we know that guy as. Do you know the guy's name in the tea can that busted dude in the face with the tea
I see
can?
what you're saying.
Because now we're inundated with this type of shit. We still see
There's
it and we
so
consume
many
it,
of
but there's so much of it. You don't remember that guy's name.
Right.
Do you know the name Sydney Leathers? Does that name ring any bells for you?
No.
That was the girl that Anthony Weiner, the New York congressman, was sending pictures of his dick to. As Carlos Danger, by the way, he had a side persona.
Ooh.
Yeah, Carlos Danger. Fuck yeah, that's good shit.
Nice.
And he was sending pictures of his dick to that girl, and she turned it into a porn career. Her name is Sydney Leathers. Sydney Leathers.
Okay.
But see, that's what I'm saying, though. Years ago, we would have known that name. That name would have an instantaneous. Oh, she's the girl that made the porn career off of the congressman's dick. But nowadays, that's not how that works.
Because it's just there's so much of that shit going on.
Right. Karen doesn't mean a specific Karen, although the one they put in a lot of memes. Well, that's another thing. You're known by memes these days. Think about that. What if you're captured in a meme? You're just some chick named Linda.
On that, like memes, later in
Come
life,
to life.
You know what I mean?
Real life meme people.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Some
I'd
of
be
them
interested
are
in
good,
checking
and
that
some
out.
of them are very bad.
Oh, yeah. Some of them are gut-wrenching. I've seen a
Yeah.
couple things myself, actually.
I would never want my picture used for anything like that. Hopefully for no like funny or mean or awful purposes.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But I don't even think I would want it for like something good or referencing being pretty or any of that, because I think it's just too much. Like I don't want my face blasted all over
at that
everything.
point you're pigeonholed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once you're known, that's kind of the whole point even of this discussion is once you're known for one thing in particular, you're pigeonholed. That's who you are forever.
Okay.
Until you fucking die, that's who you are. The John Bobbitt guy, the whole thing. I would hate to. Well, honestly, the biggest example that comes to my mind. Do you remember there was a girl? The Refrigerator was the name of the meme. There was a girl dressed up like Lara Croft from the Tomb Raider games, a little on the heavy side perhaps, and somebody wrote Refrigerator on it, and dude, it for like a year and a half, it was everywhere.
Oh.
And I shared it. I'll be honest with you, I shared it. I thought it was funny at the time. I fucking, you know what I mean. This was maybe a learning lesson, as you will.
Okay.
But I later read an op-ed that she wrote, the girl behind that picture, and of course by the time she wrote it, she had lost a bunch of weight, and it had motivated her to do it. So there are some there's other sides of the coin to that argument, if you ask me. But the point being, though, she talked about how it changed her life, literally. I mean, everywhere she went, she was the fucking Refrigerator girl. You can't out. And I came away feeling a little bad. Like, fuck, I'm a dickhead. I totally contributed to that shit.
I might cry right now.
Yeah, shit was rough. But, like, think about it. George Zimmerman, there's a name. You'll always know a George Zimmerman. You know what I mean? Some of those from that era, you always know. I don't know some of these reality TV people, but yeah, I just got thinking earlier, like, that is one of those things that has changed with the progression of the internet, with the progression of where we are digitally. What used to be a name for your fuck up, now you're just a meme. That's all you are.
That makes sense.
You're nothing more than a meme anymore. Perhaps we're all walking memes. Did you ever consider that? Instead of the Matrix, it's the meme tricks. And we're all in it.
Wow.
Fuck yeah. And on that note, let's play some music.
What do you mean?
What do you meme tricks? What do you meme? Okay. All right. What do we got next for everybody, my dear?
I don't know. You have the list.
I hope you know.
Oh, no, don't ask me to be in control.
Yeah, right. No, I do know. I do know.
Okay, good. Phew.
In fact, what we're going to play next for everybody is some Inhuman Condition. I'm going to try to get these cats on the show, man, out of Florida. They got a brand new full-length release after some singles. This is their debut full-length release, so get your drink on.
I think that might be our first debut of the night.
Debut. I like debut better. How now, Bronco? I know we're doing good tonight, love. We'll make it through. Inhuman Condition out of Florida. Truly badass, man. Fucking check it out. We are going to follow that up, in fact, with some Engraver. Everybody gives me shit out there that I do not give enough love to the black metal scene, and I agree with you. I do.
Wow.
It is a shortcoming of mine. But, dude, if you mix some thrashy blackness together, I tend to really like that a lot, to be honest with you. It is a mixture.
Black metal and make it thrash.
Right, right. If you, what was that commercial where the chocolate and the peanut butter guy run into each other and make the perfect candy?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the ones where they like try to make the food things make love. They play the music in the background.
That too. Bow
like,
chicka wow wow.
Yeah,
go ahead, keep talking, Scully. No, but these dudes are out of Italy. They are called Engraver, and this is also a debut EP called Behind. I was just talking about your Behind earlier. The Last Victim
it's just called Behind.
Yeah, Behind is the name of the album. And the name of the song we're going to play is The Last Victim. And then right behind that, speaking of
behind.
They're behind, Scully's behind and behind.
Everybody's behind.
Everybody's behind, yeah. let's all get behind Eradicator because, man, I'm telling you, I love this band. Mondays for Murder is the song that's been released from it. I'm going to play it for you. If you don't love them already, you're about to.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Well, good.
All right.
I'm ready.
Much love.
Much metal.
You can't buy love, but you can rent it for 3 minutes.
Holy mommy fucking shit!
Well, it's just another day at the public cesspool. I mean, public pool where everybody gets out and gets to swim in everybody else's urine, feces, and whatnot. Sharon with the flip and the wig stays intact to the diving board. What is going on? It looks like the diving board has like a goatee or beard now. Let's take a quick look at the replay. Sharon showing a great amount of courage here tonight, jumping into this water or lake full of feces and urine. And you could tell that the wig is a lot smarter because the wig's like, I'm not going in there. I'm not going to catch no hepatitis today.
Now be
careful! These things are like a bad, fucked up George Jetson nightmare!
Bred to punish and avenge, and everything I touched died.
That's my phone! Help me, Tired of having your phone stolen? Try a new Find Phone 5000. The Find Phone 5... Come on! You motherfucker!
Different. And now for something completely different.
All right, Metal-O-Maniacs, I am very excited right now. In fact, my entire day has been made because I'm joined by my main man, Sebastian, from Eradicator out of Germany, with one of my most anticipated releases going on right now. Hey, brother, how are you, sir?
Hey, man. Thanks for having me on the show. I'm really excited to talk to you, too. And yeah, the opening speech, just great, what you just said.
Oh, brother, I'm going to tell you, I've actually been a fan of you guys for a while. We played Read Between the Lines on the show, I want to say about 3 years ago. But back then, nobody was watching our show, so nobody cared. So now that people actually watch, I appreciate that you're joining us to talk about it.
Okay. Sounds like we're growing together.
Ah, that's right. That's right. Hey, the metal scene is back on top. We're taking over the world, sir.
All right. That's the plan.
Well, and Influence Denied is going to be a huge reason why we do that, sir. I got to tell you, man. This officially comes out not until July, but Mondays for Murder, brother, which we're about to play for everybody and just destroy everybody's mind. Amazing, man. Talk to me a little bit about, well, I tell you what, let's refresh. Tell me, how's your last year or so been, sir?
Oh, yeah, we had a lot of plans for 2020. Besides making the new album, we had a lot of shows planned and taking the time to write the album besides playing shows. And then, yeah, what happened is what everyone knows. We had to cancel, yeah, nearly every show. I think we played 2 shows in the beginning of 2020, and then, yeah, COVID hit, and we were forced to stay at home. But I think, yeah, on the other hand, that we took relaxing songwriting and sessions and really productive rehearsals when it was possible, and wrote a lot of new songs and yeah, just finalized everything we had written until then, and are really proud of what turned out to be our new album, Influence Denied. And yeah, also in the summer of 2020, I think it's, yeah, exactly 1 year ago when the record label Metalville just sent us an email over and wanted to sign us, and just perfect timing because, yeah, by then we had just finished writing the songs, and the studio studio date for recording was booked. Yeah, and we had to, yeah, like work things out with them, and here we are, just ready.
Yeah, sometimes things fall together like pieces of a puzzle, right? Like it's meant to be that way, right?
That's it, yeah, and we're really happy about how that turned out with the label, and I think it will be a big step for us. We were mostly independent before, had a label, okay, but managed everything with the label, with friends, and yeah, we grew from album to album, and that's something like a natural process. And now we took another step, and here we are. Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, they tell me around here all the time that I've got thrash metal in my blood, that it's part of my DNA. So, man, when I hear something that's full of kick-ass thrash metal riffs, it gets me going. You know, I still listen to you guys' entire discography, honestly, because Eradicator, if nothing else, is front and center, a fucking riff central fucking band. You guys spit out riffs like they're just no tomorrow for that shit. Into Oblivion is a riff central album. This song is very riff heavy. You know, was that your approach right from the get? Like, man, we're going to just make these killer riffs and build everything around it.
That was how we did it in the past. When we started out, everything was just writing riffs, putting them together into music and trying to sing over it. And yeah, like you said, you are following us from the early records, or you're listening to the early records. I think you can tell that there is a little change in songwriting, and I think we got more experience how to write songs. And of course, with the experience, we try to challenge us a little bit more with every album and structure the songs different and everything. Yeah, we just try to make it songs, but also keeping this heaviness and riff factor in it. And I think the only thing we really talked about before we started writing this new album was that we want to go with a more heavy way than Into Oblivion was, more aggressive songs, but keeping some of this melody lines we started to create with the last two records. And yeah, just old school, but with the power of our more recent things we discovered from ourselves.
Well, and it's funny too, because you can listen to Madness Is My Name right now, and you definitely are like, oh, fuck yeah, that's an Eradicator record. But each record has the songs become fuller, I guess, if that makes sense. The songs seem to be more of a complete, full individual punch you in the face package. You know what I mean? That seems to be the progression I'm watching happening with Eradicator. And holy shit, man, that's exciting to me as a fan. I'm loving what you guys are doing, brother, for sure.
You're seeing from my face, my smile makes me happy to hear this, because this is the intention. We have to be happy with the recordings and the songs we wrote by our own. And when people like it too, or fans, even people becoming fans of us and listening to the music and feel the emotion and all the creative work we put in it, it's amazing. Yeah.
Oh man, it is.
Very much for the compliments.
Thank you for the tunes, man. I come out here every week now and I tell everybody, this isn't just metal. This is the soundtrack to our life. That's important shit, in my opinion. You know, that's what you choose to get through your day with is as important as what you eat and who you choose to spend your days with, in my opinion. So, you know, I value what you guys are doing. It's more than just music to me, man. It's my entire fucking life. You know, there's a reason I do this every week, even come out here and talk metal with everybody. But, and it's the reason I do this is fucking bands like Eradicator, man. When I heard the new Eradicator was coming, even, it puts a bounce in my step, brother. It makes me walk around a little bit lighter in this fucking shitty world we live in, because I know Influence Denied is coming. And then I hear Mondays for Murder, and it's everything I was hoping for and more, sir. So thank you, man. Let me say thank you from all the Metal-O-Maniacs. Thank you, man. So
thank you very much. So yeah, what you just said, it's metal and thrash metal and playing together as the band. It's our true passion and lifeblood, if I say it like that, because I'm now in my 33rd year, and when we formed the band back in 2004, we were just little kids, buying our first instruments, joining together in a rehearsal space, making loud noises, and yeah, it just emerges from there and getting together, friendship. My brother is the drummer. I think you noticed that already. Yes, and our bassist, was in my school class, and he was also with us in kindergarten. So we know us for ever. And when Rob, our second guitar player, joined in 2010, I think it was just the perfect guy for the spot.
Oh man, yeah.
So yeah, what you said, it's passion, and it's what we do to have fun and to just live our lives, having great time together playing music. And thrash metal is just the purest form, I think, the purest form, the purest sub-genre of metal, and that defines it for me totally.
I so agree with you 100,000%. It's the purest in your face aggressive metal of our thing, you know. It doesn't get caught up in the fucking, you know, the pretty factor. It doesn't get caught up in the, you know, how can I out death you and shit. It's just pure aggression delivered to your face. And that's why I love it, man. You know, this is, your fifth full release, brother. That, you know, that's, you guys don't take breaks, man. You keep it coming. I like that. You know, you guys are stay to the grind type of band.
Yes, I think we try to manage to rehearse as often as possible, and whenever we have the time to write new material, we just collect the ideas, present them to others. Today, or in the last years, it's another process as when we were young, because studying and working and everything, we just parted ways locally, and are there are some kilometers between us. So our bassist lives in Cologne, our drummer, my brother, lives in Koblenz, and our guitar player in Winterberg, and these are locations with distance. So we use the internet and the modern production systems to create demos and for songwriting, and then we study, or we try those songs at home and meet at the rehearsal space and play the shit out of them.
Yeah, I'll bet that feels good when you finally get to play them with each other in the same room, right?
Yeah, and that's a little sad, because we could not play, or we could not meet to play since, I think, September. September was our last rehearsal. Then we tracked the album, and the first time we met again as the whole band and to perform was at the video shoot for the Monday So Murder video. And that's a little funny too, because we never really rehearsed this Monday So Murder song in the rehearsal space, because it was the last one we wrote just 2 or 3 weeks before we finally hit the studio, and we just wanted to put it first as a bonus track, and then later decided, it's just the good and heavy song, let's put it as the first single. And when we met to record the video, it was a little strange, because we never played it together in one room before.
That is crazy, man. What a weird world, brother. It's a weird world these days, man.
But I think we managed it quite well, and we are of good expectations that maybe in autumn we can maybe have a little normal life again.
I mean, from your lips to the metal god's ears, my brother. Thank God. I hope so. We need it, man. I need to get into shows. I need to start banging. You know, I need a mosh pit so fucking bad, I can't even tell you. You know? Fuck. That's good shit. But so what's next, though, man? Now that the world hopefully is returning, are you guys starting to book shows again? Have we reached that point? Are we, what are you looking at?
We have still a lot of shows for next year, the festival shows that were booked before COVID and just delayed for 2 years now. But it's great that they kept the lineups so that we can present our new album in the next summer festival season. So we're really looking forward to it. But we have some secret plans at the moment what to do on our album release date. So we're just looking what we can do, and we have some nice ideas, and I hope we can work out something that we can have some special on the date of release of Influence Denied. If you follow us on the socials, you will get it as early as it is available.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you brought that up. What is the best way to make sure everybody out there follows the band? I know you guys got a Facebook page. What are the best ways? You got a YouTube channel and all that good stuff, right?
Yeah, we're available everywhere where it's needed. I think so. We have on Facebook, we have the Instagram page, and the YouTube channel where we put on all our videos. Yes, that's true.
So Metal-O-Mania.
Yeah, we have the homepage. We have the our homepage, old school style, and it has also a shop where you can order all the merchandise and CDs, LP, vinyls, and shirts from us directly. And I think these are the best prizes you will get for Eradicator merch and CDs.
Well, I tell you what, let's play Mondays for Murder for everybody right now and kick them in the face. And then all of you out there, pick up your copy, pre-order it, go get you some merch, follow this band. Please follow this band. They're so badass. I'm a huge fan.
Hey, metalheads out there. This is Zeva from Eradicator, and you're watching Metal-O-Mania with The Crypt.
Yes, they're down in the basement grinding the meat right now.
Uh-huh.
That's not a euphemism. They're really grinding the meat.
Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend, and you came right as she touched your leg? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it'd seem like you nutted at just a woman's touch.
Holy understatements, Batman.
Oh, there's somebody in this room. There's somebody in this fucking room!
There is no cause for alarm, but there probably will be.
What's the last? Merrion Square wandering around and look at Unship the Rider. Oh, and Lewis Ferguson takes a horrible fall. Lewis Ferguson is sitting up, hopefully only shaken, after a spectacular exit.
And now sports.
不过有几个球真的打得不错。
这个球飞到的是在左外野方向。This ball is long gone, just like the ex-girlfriend who will never return. Home run!
Off the chain. I mean, it was hit after hit after hit. Great group after great group.
And there was a lot of good metal music in the 80s.
demons will worship the darkness, born of hell. Keep them, the God age, shine the bell. Feel the spirit of evil souls, haunting, feeding on your bones. Drain your life out, flesh and not in cold. Souls of evil, souls of evil, souls of evil. Souls of evil, souls of evil, souls of evil. Dark fortress of present, curse they profess, hungrily seeking your flesh to possess. Sound of their hands on the walls crashing down, fortification and sense so profound. Or am I? You will die. Are they ready to do tonight?
Thank you.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Dude, my man from Eradicator is awesome. I enjoyed the hell out of talking to you, brother, man. I very much look forward to getting you back on the show. I look forward to this full release, and I can't wait. I've pre-ordered mine, and I hope that all of you out there have done the same. And you should do that for all of these bands, in fact, on our playlist tonight. Scully makes it easy for you to follow, like, and love these bands.
Right.
Show them a little love. Subscribe.
Support the scene.
Support the scene. And of course, right after that, we played you some Toxic Ruin. We were talking earlier about words I love to say. One of them is Sheboygan, and Toxic Ruin is out of Sheboygan. That is their follow-up release to Subterranean Terror, which we told you, honestly, when our show first started, we played the fuck out of that. I love those guys. When they put out singles, we play them, and now Nightmare Eclipse fucking is coming soon. So there's a little piece for you that we played tonight. I've been telling you guys about the scene in Bahrain. Dude, I'm telling you, we played some Wraith last week, which was phenomenal off of that Live from Bahrain release, Volume 2. And then tonight we played you some Hellion Night from that same release because it's great. That there's no weakness on there, man. The scene right now over there is just
killer.
Metal, baby. Metal as fuck. So show them the love. And that brings us to current. Please, again. So what have we played? Fucking bunch of sounds. Yeah. Next. We got a bunch of shit coming up, but I did want to. I got into a discussion earlier with a dude.
Okay.
And I ended my discussion with him thinking, man, I got to have this discussion with a female. Fuck having this discussion with another dude. So
okay.
you're my token female for this discussion, Scully.
Okay. What do you got?
I want to know why it is and what your thoughts are all actually on this.
Okay.
When it comes to sex, when men are judged sexually by women, even themselves. They're judged on performance. They're judged on endurance. They're judged on length, girth. They're judged on, yeah, I said girth. They're judged on so many things. You know what I mean? There's such an array of what's your bounce back ability.
Right, did you do it for me?
Right. Can you make me come? Can you fucking, right. And I propose to you that women are strictly graded on what they say yes and no to. What are your thoughts?
Oh. Was that the case?
Your entire, I think so. That we were having a discussion earlier that men have to jump through hoops. We have to hang off chandeliers. We have to make you see stars. We have to bring fireworks out of the closet to get just a passing grade sexually.
Okay.
Women just have to show up and say, yeah, you can do this, that, and the other to me.
You can do this to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your yes or no level?
Well, that just
determines
gets you like a passing grade, is what you're saying.
For men. For
there's
women,
still like grades, right? You're saying like if
I don't
there's
think women get grades.
A pass or a fail.
Well, no, there's grades to women based on how many yeses and nos there are. Where's your yes or no line? I guess.
Okay. So like a blowjob is a blowjob, even if it's a bad blowjob.
Right. Well, see, now you're talking. I don't know. Yeah, I guess technique does deserve some merit. See, well, there you go. I'm already seeing why I needed to bring this up with a woman instead of a dude. So. That's already an angle we didn't even bother to discuss earlier. But,
I mean, so
all right,
what you're talking
go
about
continue
is
that
just
thread.
the superficial stuff. You're talking about layer one stuff.
I think when guys get with other guys and judge women and their sexual encounters with them,
how far did you
how
go,
much shit did she let me do?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I get that.
I wanted to do all kinds of shit. She let me do this much of it. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
as a dude, you're not getting together with another dude and being like, well, she let me do this and she did this and she did this, but she really was a bad lay at this or whatever. You know,
I
you're
guess
not
that
adding
is
that part in.
You're right. I
We're
guess there
talking
is
about
that.
the details.
You're right. You're bringing technique into the conversation, and I got to say that we were woefully short of that earlier in our discussion. So yeah, right on. Okay. All right then. It's a 2-tier system, then, is what you're saying when it comes to
at a
grading
minimum
women.
2-tier.
Oh, I think at a maximum, it's 2-tier. It's how far will you let me go, and then how good at you at the things that you let me do. I mean, am I right? I guess.
I could probably I don't know. I mean, not off the top of my head. How often are you able to do them?
Frequency
is,
See, well, now just frequency.
And that probably is less so on a woman's perspective, as a level of importance.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee that.
If you make me come super fucking good today, I'm good for a couple days.
Yeah, I hate that. It's so.
Whereas you're
it's
like,
such a
punishment. It was so good yesterday, let's do it again today. And I'm like,
right.
No, I'm good.
It's such a punishment for a good performance. Am I right about this, lady? Somebody back me out on there. What a punishment for a good performance is. I didn't
say we don't ever do it on day 2, but
no, I know. I'm not saying you do, but it is very much like.
I know how to reward good behavior.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucking funny shit. You're all right. You're right. You have brought some perspective that we had left out. I will give you that. So yeah, all right. There's more to it than the grading system we had laid out earlier. So maybe it's a little more even than we were. Maybe it's still like this. We had it when me and him talked earlier. We had it on a scale like this. You've made it around there, maybe.
Probably.
We still ain't
just
there
because women are so.
We'll never be there.
To that level of detail about things.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. Wasn't it Louis C.K. that talked about, man, I always wanted the fucking nymphomaniac until I fucked him in nymphomaniac.
So let me ask, if we're going to put on something sexy, we're going to think about every detail of that. Do you even know what color it is?
Sometimes.
Know that it was sexy. I'm not saying that. You didn't notice. I'm not saying but to the level of detail that we probably put into it.
Oh yeah. No.
Do you even remember the next day? If
her
it had a
lipstick
print on
matched
it,
her
or if it
lingerie.
had, what I mean? If it was a solid color, if it had a print, or if it, what I mean?
Whoa. So now you're trying to tear down our grade based on, wait. We need to stop this discussion immediately.
Because you guys are just animals.
Yeah, fuck. So the next day, our grade should also include, did you remember that my lipstick matched my lingerie? Did you remember my top thing matched my bottom thing?
No, I wasn't saying that goes into your grade. I'm saying that women put all this effort into something that means nothing, probably.
That they don't get any. That doesn't impact their grade much.
Okay. Right.
All right, I'll give you that. You're probably right about that in most cases.
That's probably actually more for us to feel good about it.
Oh, well, in which case,
that we need.
I dig it.
So, which goes a long way.
I dig it. Oh, that's men and women and everybody, I'm sure. And you and I have been together over 20 years now, even. And there are days when we're less and more confident, and it shows. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There are days you come into a room like, oh, whatever, let's get through some stuff. And there are days you walk into a room like, motherfucker, Shazam time, bitches.
Yeah.
So
depends.
Yeah. It's all circumstantial.
Right.
All right. Well, maybe the grading says. I want to know what you think, ladies and gentlemen, though. Metal-O-Maniacs, please weigh in. What are you grading your partners on most? What are the things that mean most sexually to you? What are the things that get you going? Tell us your pervert shit, and maybe we'll talk about it on a future episode. How about that?
Yeah, because we think it's fun.
The winner story, maybe even we'll talk to you on a Zoom interview about your fucked up story. All right. Good shit. Good shit. All right, well, let's play some music, everybody. I do appreciate Eradicator for coming in and hanging out. I fucking love you guys. I'm a big fan. Can't wait for the full release. Influence denied. All right, it's time for the sandwich and then some. So let's open it up a little bit right now.
All right, what do you got?
I'm gonna play for you the Dialectic to start things off, man. The Dialectic. This song was sitting in my email one day, and I gotta tell you, few things we just talked about sex. One of the big things that make me happy, we're talking about metal. The other big thing that makes me happy, and few things make me happier than open up my email and there's something just awesome in it. And this jam was just sitting there waiting for me one day this week.
Well, you know what? Honestly, kudos to them. I mean, because you get so many fucking emails that, like,
oh, dude, yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to just weed through them, isn't it? Like,
it takes hours.
Find a gem. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, man. And that is what's cool, though. I go through so many emails. Honestly, I go through dozens and dozens and dozens every single day. And it gets tiresome, but I will never stop doing it. And every single time I find a song like this in there, my battery is recharged to do it for 1,000 more hours.
Oh,
so
nice, good.
Yeah, man. These dudes are out of Texas. They're being booked now, man. You can go on Bandcamp and pick up the single. You can fucking book this band, and I highly recommend that you do. Where Gods Tread Not is the name of the jam.
Okay.
We're going to go old school after that with Psychic Pawn. Psychic Pawn is a band I remember back in the day, man, and I'm wondering how many. I know Charlie Z does too, my buddy Charlie Z out of Phoenix, Arizona. They put out an EP, they put out a demo, they put out a full-length release. Yeah, right here, right, Arizona. I was a big fan, man. They were a killer death metal band. They had cool lyrics. I thought their fucking, their perspective on shit was pretty cool, so I really dug it. But they have a brand new release coming out, a compilation of their old stuff. Actually, it's a release of the old school jams. They are still split up, but they're re-releasing. They're remastered. We're gonna play a remastered version of Nocturnal Usurper right now.
Okay.
I love this fucking song. I love this song. I love this band, man. I'm telling you, badassery. And then we're gonna close out our sandwich with some Sarmat. Well, I will sprinkle some comedy in there for you because we love stand-up comedy around here. In fact, we got a special coming up where we're gonna be talking about exactly that. So look forward to that. But we're going to play some Sarmat for you after that, man. Sarmat, this is another one that I got in my email out of Poland. This is a debut full-length release. Fuck yeah. The title track is RS-28, and we're going to play it for you tonight. We're going to follow that up with a little bit of Reign of Terror. You're not ready for Reign of Terror? Out of Finland. This is another debut. Get your drink on.
Damn.
Fuck yeah, man. We're doing some debuts tonight.
I was going to say they're getting drunk.
This album is called Witch Hunt. We're going to play the song Witch Hunt. We're going to play the title track off of that for you as well.
Nice. Okay.
And then Sephiroth out of the Netherlands. Sephiroth, this is their third full-length release. No debut from these cats, man.
Okay.
Out of the Netherlands, killing it. They got some blackness to it. They got some deathiness to it. They got some fucking full. This thing is just thick with death metal, man. I love the fuck out of it.
Okay.
Embedded Defects from Condemned to Suffer. And then come on back, hang out with me and Scully a little bit, and we'll play some more music after that. Have a little bit more fun. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Much love.
Much metal.
Let's do it.
There's something wrong with us. Something very, very wrong with us.
Awaken the devil in me. I am the one from the dread. The nightmare that haunts you, the one where you bleed. The wolf of machines, fed down to their gods. The you continue to need. fucking
All right, let's drop him quick. These edibles are gonna kick in any second.
I know we're getting soft as a nation because I travel all around it and I hear soft noises in comedy clubs. One time I heard a grown man go, "Oh." That's crazy. If that is the noise your body chooses to make, stay home always and forever. Because no one likes you for sure. But the worst noise I've ever heard at a comedy show is this one. Man or woman, that is the twattiest noise that can come out of the human body. You should be able to karate chop that out of somebody's throat. Hey man, how was your day? I don't. I would rather hear choking than hear that noise. Because you know who makes that noise? It's people that wake up every morning and think, how could I be a victim today? And you know who I'm talking about. It's people that don't get enough attention at work, they don't get enough attention at home, so they're on social media posting all these vague-ass statuses. Sure could use some prayers today. Post. It's like you can almost hear them typing it. I don't. You have to be kidding me. Knock it off. What do you need prayers for? Be specific. Everybody's worried sick about you. There's 150 comments, and they're all some version of Mary, sending good vibes your way. Raising the roof with prayer. Emoji. And 4 days later, Mary comes back. Tomatoes weren't as red as I'd hoped. Well, fuck you, Mary. I hope you get lupus and everybody's all prayed out.
The Dark Lord queefed it on you? What does that mean?
backward messages in our records, man. They want to kill rock and roll because they know what makes us horny, man. The record.
Dude's dealing 3 emotions: happy, angry, confused. If you give us any other emotion, our first instinct is to run it through those 3 emotions. Sadness, watch your man watch his team lose the big game. He will fucking go through all 3 emotions in about 9 seconds. Big game's over, they lose. It's a good year. It's a great year. You know, I didn't think we'd get this far. Yeah, fuck! Fuck! What happened? What the fuck happened? We were so good all year. Women deal in all emotions all the time. If they don't feel them in their real life, they watch shows with them in them. Women will watch shows that make them cry on purpose. They look forward to that shit. They call their friends to come, hey, you wanna come over and cry on Wednesday? Fuck yeah, I do. You know what those shows are? Those shows are emotional CrossFit, is what they are. Those are just women doing emotional reps. They're just in there doing sadness squats and love burpees. When women get crushes, they're light years ahead of us. They've seen all the movies. Guys are blindsided. We're just like, I just think about it all the time. Women are just reading defense. It's like, no, it's fine. It's summer. It's fine. Here's a good test, fellas, for the difference between infatuation and crazy. Infatuation is when you think about a girl a lot, you wonder what she's doing, kind of wish you were involved. Crazy is when you go find out.
The things I do for love.
These Massive destructive firepower. The genocide. Are you ready to come with the shadow of symbols of aggression? Symbols of oppression. Rise. Symbol of obsession. Rise again.
You know why? Because we got the bomb, that's why. 2 words, nuclear fucking weapons, okay?
Metal-O-Mania and staff would like to send happy birthday love to Kelly Tucker, our metal brother who we lost too soon. This next jam is for you and yours, my friend.
I'll see you in another life, brother.
And I'll see you in another life, brother.
The world is like a ride at an amusement park, and when you choose to go on it, you think it's real, because that's how powerful our minds are. And the ride goes up and down and round and round. It has thrills and chills, and it's very brightly colored, and it's very loud, and it's fun for a while. Some people have been on the ride for a long time, and they begin to question, is this real, or is this just a ride? And other people have remembered, and they come back to us, and they say, hey, don't worry, don't be afraid, ever, because this is just a ride.
I got a 45 and a shovel. I doubt anybody would miss you.
Peter, don't. They say if you watch that video, you die.
Yeah, that's a lot of baloney.
So what? No. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
The extra small little prick condoms is up in aisle 14.
Oh, fuck you!
Cal says your mother dates jocks in hell.
Well, the metal's good, but these chairs hurt my balls. Anyway, we need new chairs in the studio. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Note to
well, this is only
the
temporary
powers
setup at the moment
that be.
anyway.
My balls are being pushed up into my asshole.
Whoa, that sounds
so,
awful, actually.
Yeah. But the metal kicks ass, man. I'll tell you what, this playlist is slamming. This playlist is slamming tonight.
Not share that part with them.
No, fuck it. But
you guys want to know about his balls?
You want to know. Everybody wants to know. Inquiring minds want to know. But you also want to know how to find the metal. And you find that by following these bands. I'm telling you, we make it easy. Please do it. Badassery.
Follow and subscribe.
What she said.
It's easy to do, and it's free.
Yeah, man, it's free to show some love. Dude, it's free to show some love. We show love with lots of money. We buy lots of t-shirts. We buy lots of albums. I like a hard copy. I'll never stop loving my hard copies. Hard copies. As a metalhead, you should want your hard copies with the art, man.
You need the artwork.
Digital copies don't come with art.
I'm
so
sorry.
do get that.
I was going to say something, and now I forgot.
And then you got attacked by pussy.
Yeah, I accidentally kicked the cat in the face. I didn't mean to if you walked by.
Well, there's good metal happening. Well, I got a question for you, actually, Scully.
What's that?
You shed some light on a discussion I had with a dude friend earlier, and perhaps you can shed one on this one for me, too. So, as everyone has noticed and talked about all week long with us, is I'm shaved here. I shaved my head. I shaved my face. I went with it. It's summer, man. It's 5,000 degrees outside.
Right.
So, I said, fuck it, and shaved everything off. Well, in the bathroom, and I want to know how many men agree with me. I was shaving everything, and when you're doing that, you just don't know when to stop, man. And I kind of went balls out a little bit and maybe manscaped some. I may have manscaped a little. Okay. Now, I don't go to Skin Smooth because I've found that to be incredibly itchy and irritating. You
got to maintain it.
And, yeah, if you're prepared to shave your shit every single 5 seconds, then hey, more power to you.
Right.
But if you're not, you're going to have a prickly existence of hell. There's not enough Gold Bond. In the world, so
well described.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
A prickly existence from it, but I got
She's
wondering.
Not gonna like it either.
Right there, you go. Yeah. There's my question.
No, that hurts. Like we can feel that.
Well, yeah, right. Like, when it gets short like that and stubbly, face stubble, you don't want that around your dick.
No.
Yeah, that's not good. That's a easy word to the wise.
Experienced that at the time.
You'll just leave rashes and red debris that used to be your woman. So, but right, that's my question. Is it worth it? Is it something that you women even give a fuck? We talked about earlier. Do men take in, like when you do lingerie and you do the matching of the this and the that's and the whatevers and the thises?
Well, I mean, yeah.
How impactful is it for women? How important is it for women? For man to show up and be unbushed? You know. Now, I will say, from a man's perspective, personally, your shit looks way better with a trimmed bush. I mean, you know, what's the old joke? If you trim the grass, the deck looks bigger, blah blah blah, all that shit. And it is true. I mean, it is your stuff. There's a reason porn stars shave their shit. You know what I mean? It's better visually.
Well, and because they're licking all over everything, so just for that appeal of it.
Say some more of that stuff.
In your everyday life, most likely people aren't licking all over your stuff all the time.
Unless you're me. No, I mean, but anyway, I'm kidding. But
really.
But yeah, go ahead. Continue your point.
But what was my point?
I know. Does it matter? Does it matter to a woman? You know.
I would say that I don't want it like out of control.
Right.
But I don't care if you don't want to put a lot of effort towards it. You know, there's better things to spend time and effort on.
Is that because we've been together so long? Probably. Like if we started dating tomorrow and I showed up with fucking 70s dick bush.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Even that, though, I don't want that. Like,
well,
you need to keep that under control.
You hear this? This is good stuff, you guys. So.
Right. If it was all shaved even, I probably would be like, oh, fuck, because now, you know, like either you're going to have to keep up with that, which I know you're not going to do.
Right. No,
you know, that's going to cause problems, you know, so don't do that.
Don't turtle head that motherfucker, guys.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Otherwise, I say just, you know, keep it.
Well, let me go next level.
Keep it trimmed up and nice looking, maybe, is all that's necessary.
Give it a haircut every now and again.
Yeah.
You know, like you do your head up here.
Make yourself look presentable.
I like it.
You know.
Well, let me go a step further then for you, if I may. All the rage these days has become these ball tuck things, man. Should a man go? That's a surgical operation at that point. I get shaven, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Should a man undergo a surgical procedure for aesthetics? And that's what it comes down to, right? Because aesthetics.
Well, I think also, you know, how many times have you dipped your balls in the toilet water?
Whoa. There is a great question. That makes the fucking the surgery worth it. If you've ever dropped your balls in a public toilet, Not a good
Ew,
day.
I
Not a
wasn't
good
even
day.
thinking of public toilet.
Hey man, I had to go there, you guys. I'm sorry.
That's
It's
awful.
a metal
Does that
show.
happen often?
This
I
shit
thought
ain't
like once
Ricky
you
Lake,
get a certain
bitches,
age,
you know.
your balls get to that point. but-
I think that's basically the
and
deal.
probably
They
each
just
toilet is so
as it were.
different too. Like you know,
Right,
you don't know. Like you know.
Yeah, some of them fucking low fucking motherfuckers. You know, you get. Hey, I'm an old school ball grabber when it comes to. I won't
You've
lie.
learned,
you know,
you learned
I've learned
the
the hard
way.
way.
So
Yes,
now
I
you
have.
just ahead of time
Yes,
before
I
it's even. It might not even be a concern here, but we're still gonna do it.
Yeah, that's right.
I get that.
I'm not
I
chancing
would
it.
probably only that would happen to me once ever
Yeah,
before.
no, right.
As a matter of fact, actually,
My-
what are some of the topics of conversation?
Hey, we're fucking
There
having
was a
fun.
woman that used to work at my company that would pee on the fucking seat all the
A
goddamn time.
woman. I remember you bitching about that all the
And
time. Oh, that's a rare
I
one.
actually
That's a
never like
rare
went
one.
in and sat on it, but like the other women that I worked with had said it. And then I
Right.
noticed, like, hey, there's
So
pee on the
then
seat.
You'll never.
I will never,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And thank God I never did, because I'm going fucking home.
Yeah.
If I sit in somebody else's fucking piss, I'm going home.
I'm going home for the
Fuck
day.
you,
Goddamn
you know,
it.
right?
Yeah, no, that's too much. I agree, man. That's
But-
that's a mistake
and then
you'll
it
learn
was
once.
like this, like, oh, well, who is it? And it's like, we fucking know who it is. Like,
Yeah.
and then like that person no longer is with the company, and it hasn't happened again since then. So
Coinkadink?
thank
I
fucking
think
God,
not.
though. No, I mean, I love the woman, like, you know, personally, like, you know, I'm.
Yeah, but I don't want to sit in her piss.
Right,
I
right.
love you, but I don't want to sit in your piss.
No,
Yeah.
no. We need
Hey,
separate.
Let's
dude.
be honest. And hey, if you're into sitting in piss,
No.
we're not judging
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Do
I
what
was
you do.
Referring to the cat for a second.
We're personally
But no,
not into
I'm and a stranger at that. And oh
Oh,
my
no.
God.
Oh, no.
No, if you are a person that likes like golden showers or whatever that is directly from the faucet. It is still warm. It is very different.
Directly from the dick or vagina.
Yes.
You mean? Yeah, I
Like,
totally
you are
agree.
not-
From bladder to you, man. Don't bring in a third
While it's
party.
still body temperature,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Like you're
Hot.
nobody wants cold.
Go with hot golden showers.
stranger piss
man.
on them.
That's gross.
Cold stranger piss
Yeah,
is not
dump
the
a
same thing.
bucket on you and stuff.
So
Yeah.
you can't be like, oh, we're not going to judge you for that. Like they're opposite ends of the spectrum.
We
fucking,
took a
for
wrong
sure.
turn on Metal-O-Mania episode 216, ladies and gentlemen, and I apologize. It tends to happen around here, and honestly, I don't apologize. It's kind of what we do, really. So, but yeah, there you go, man.
But
Well, again,
what
back to
more,
the.
I guess should I also, because of that, it's made me hypersensitive that even after I use the bathroom, I know not like peeing on the seat, but like sometimes like the flush is just crazy and it
Oh well, that just
splashes
sticks with you,
water.
man. If you know that other people are making fun of
I
somebody,
make sure the toilet
Yeah.
is wiped clean every single time, no matter what. Yeah.
yeah, that's how that goes. If you see somebody making fun of somebody, especially something that you know you do, have you ever seen like a crowd attack somebody for something that like you do yourself? They just didn't see you do it. You're like, oh fuck, yeah, fuck. You'll never do that shit in public again.
Right.
You know, that shit'll stay with you.
That's funny.
Oh fuck me. So yeah, all right, we get a little crazy here at Metal-O-Mania. Let's talk metal for a second. And I do want to get back. I want to know what everybody thinks, by the way, on that, man. The manscaping idea. Where are you? Do you go full tilt? Are you somebody that shaves every day? Can you do that? Do people do that? I mean,
I couldn't imagine
swimmers
doing
do
that with your
apparently,
face.
So,
Like,
yeah, right. I can't even shave my face every day, let alone.
Full disclosure, I don't even like keeping up with my legs. So, you know.
I thought you were going to go a totally different direction, but.
Oh.
Okay, but speaking of your legs, we can find happiness in between. Daniel is a badass motherfucker who not only makes our videos and our interviews look kick-ass, he makes our sci-fi talk look kick-ass, he makes our comic book stuff look, he does so much for the show, and he also puts together the Spotify, Metal-O-Mania Spotify playlist. Please do follow that, man. He puts a lot of work into it. And it's very centered on bands that we have interviewed on the show, friends of Metal-O-Mania, man. And the band of the week is always the band. Last week, our band of the week was The Crown because we talked to The Crown. This week, our band of the week is Eradicator. Only this one song is on there right now because the full length is coming. But, that's how we'll roll with it. We're going to have, as we have bands on, we're going to feature them on our Spotify playlist. Nice. So please do, man. We got great bands in there being covered too, man. Everybody from Truth to Void to Scour and all kinds of stuff. So
very cool.
Good show.
Yep.
Good shit.
Give them some listens.
And good interviews are coming. Don't forget, we're talking to Thrall's Metal guys about sci-fi. We're talking to Blake from Pig Destroyer and Brian from Acts of Swine. And some of our Thralls of Metal pals also on that one for some stand-up comedians. Okay. I hope to get in with the Casket Robbery Gang and do some horror movie talk. So we got lots of craziness coming your way if you keep hanging out with us here at Metal-O-Mania. Cool.
Okay.
Also, but speaking of our buddy Dan is working on, after the sci-fi thing, we got some interviews and then our sci-fi thing. After that, we are going to start building up our summertime heavy metal genre Tournament of Champions. We're going to have a
Oh.
round robin, an NCAA kind of tournament style thing where we're going to have genre versus genre. And I can already tell you to get ready for week 1 because it's going to be black metal against glam metal, hair metal against black metal. Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what's funny is me and Dan.
How many genres?
We're gonna pick 8. We're gonna pick 8 to go with.
8. Okay.
We could use a million, honestly, if we're metalheads. Where there's a million genres, but we're gonna start with 8. But more information will come as this is an idea in its birthing process right now. But it's really starting to catch fire here in the studio. We love it. Okay. We've had so much fun making jokes on what black metal and hair metal have in common. Obviously, they have a lot that are not in common, but the things they have in common are pretty fucking funny. So we're gonna have some fun with that. So.
Okay.
Keep hanging out.
All right.
Cool metal content coming for you in Metal-O-Mania. And speaking of cool metal content, let's play some more music.
All right.
Let's go to Singapore, man. I hope I say this correctly. Vrikolicus is the name of this band.
Okay.
This is a debut. Ooh. A debut, man. You know we love to play debuts because that gets you drunk. And when you get drunk, we're funnier.
We're so much
look,
funnier.
I didn't look past the thing. It's not a debut. But I still said it. So it still counts.
You said it like 3 times.
Yeah, you can't take your drink back. So
throw up now.
Yeah, throw it up.
Throw it up.
But
What
yeah,
if they smoked? How do you get rid of that?
This is another badass song that was. I know, yeah, right. I don't know how you get rid of the smoke.
No, you don't.
But the Dajjal Brings Chaos is the name of the song from these cats, man. This is another badass one that we got from Zach, man. Zach Moonshine does a great show, dude. If you guys are not following Zach, I love that guy, man. He does great things for our scene. Zach Moonshine, man, follow that guy.
Okay.
And he turned us on to this band. And this is one of the many great things he does for us around here, too, is turn us on to badassery, man. I love you, brother. Thank you, Zach. And we're going to follow that up with some Eye of Purgatory. Eye of Purgatory is out of Sweden, and this is a sophomore release.
Okay.
Their debut
you
release.
To say it so bad.
I did. Their debut was 3 years ago.
Oh, that's cheating.
It was a little cheat. All right, I'll give you. You don't have to do that one. But they're out of Sweden. They're awesome, and we are going to play Forever to Awaken off of The Lighthouse for you right now. Right. Don't go nowhere, though, man. We got a little bit more stuff for you before we let you get out of here and turn out the lights. So go break things to these jams.
Sounds like a plan.
Look, Agent Smith, I tried the hero business and it left a mark. But if I ever hit fuck it, I'll look you up.
nation. He controls the constellation. He heals deviation. He makes chaos and destruction.
I hope this is important, you know, because I could be blowing a big deal.
Don't forget to look us up on Facebook, Metal-O-Mania page and group. Be there, metalheads.
Judgment Day, the second coming, arise. Before you see the light, you must die.
Oh shit! Oh.
You got any tips for me?
Yes. Save the humanoids.
not say powerful shit like that to me if you do not mean it.
And that inches us a little bit closer towards the door on 216, man. But it's been a blast of an episode. We still got 2 more jams to play for you before we get out of here, too. So don't go anywhere yet.
Don't leave.
Not time to go. But, man, I've had a lot of fun. Talking to Eradicator was fucking awesome. Talking to you about goofy shit. We need it. We need to come do this, man. It's medicine somewhat for us around here. We get in here, we talk goofy stuff. We love that some of you connect with it. And
people are struggling these days a lot more than ever. And,
man.
You know, we just
So
try to be here to be something to laugh at and have fun with.
Damn right, man.
Hopefully you guys, you know, can be there for each other for that kind of thing as well. And if you need somebody to talk to, hit Crypt up on Facebook. I myself don't really pay attention to Facebook these days.
She doesn't.
I have found
and it's for her happiness.
own mental health, right?
I get it.
But
I don't
still,
give a shit about it even.
Send me messages every now and again, and I do get on there. So like when I do try to catch up, maybe I'll be able to like reach out or something. But Crypt is on there every single day. So
yeah.
If you want
I
somebody
live
to
in my
just chat
studio,
some metal
and
with,
there's always a Facebook screen open in there, pretty much. So yeah.
Hit Crypt up.
I will respond and I will talk to you. And if you got something nerdy you want to talk about, hey, hit me up. We'll do a whole fucking show about it. So I love doing that shit, man. I loved the comic book villains thing that we did with Kyle and with Justin, my main man from the Scoot Scoop. I look forward to I did a follow-up thing with him. I'll be making a guest appearance on his channel here soon. So nice. I'll keep you guys posted when that happens. But I appreciate that. The Thralls of Metal guys, honestly, again, I say it all the time now, but I could talk to those guys about any fucking thing. There's a potential. I'm just going to drop this drop of water out there. My birthday's coming up. Jammin' John from Thralls of Metal's birthday's coming up. We have the same exact birthday. Mm-hmm. I'm 10 years older than him, unfortunately. But there's a chance that we may be able to celebrate it together, man. Them guys are in Ohio. We're here just out of Washington, D.C., but I really, really, really hope that we can pull that off, man. That would be awesome. And if we do, we'll film a whole bunch of it and turn it into shows for you. So.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
Good shit?
Good shit.
That's good shit. And speaking of good shit, let's play some music before we get out of here tonight.
Okay.
We appreciate everybody. Please do subscribe to all these bands. I can't stress it enough. That's literally the reason the show exists, is to tell you. You know, we got great things coming up. We're going to be talking to Goat Sanctuary. We're going to be talking to Tombstone Blue. We got the science fiction specials coming with science fiction bands. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Keep hanging out.
All right.
All right.
Excellent.
All right, well, let's play some music then and get out of episode 216. 216 shows in the books.
That is wild to me.
Plus like 35 metal yards and all kinds of shit.
There's plenty of content, guys. Get into the archives. If you know what, actually, it's summertime. You might be taking a long drive to the beach.
Oh, yeah.
Let this be your soundtrack to the beach.
Make an episode of Metal-O-Mania your long drive friend. Yeah, man. And we got you covered. I got fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of hours.
Maybe speeding. Be careful. Watch your speed.
Slow your roll while you listen to some of them jams.
So you don't have to worry about that.
That's a good idea.
And then just fucking jam. Oh, and then you can like just fucking headbang and go all out. And
well, not if you're driving. No, careful.
Metal-O-Mania does not recommend that.
Yeah, Metal-O-Mania does not just indulge your fantasy craziness. We do not endorse anything that Scully says on Metal-O-Mania. No, just no. She had good advice. She had good advice tonight. You gave good advice about manscaping. You gave good advice on grading each other in the bedroom. You did good. You brought your A game, Scully.
Okay, good. All right. Just don't listen to my driving skill advice.
The driving advice not so good. Okay. But it's late in the show, so I'll forgive it.
Okay, good.
But
they're all drunk anyway.
Yeah, right. They're all fucked up from all the debut talk. So, but what I won't forgive is not supporting.
Driving.
What she said.
That I'm very serious about.
Yeah, no good. No good.
Okay.
I fucking drop her off if she's going to drink somewhere with her girlfriend or whatever. I'll drop you off. I'll pick you up. Fuck that.
Did we already say this? Yeah, the stats. The stats came out on the driving stats for 2020.
Right.
And the miles driven were down like 23% or something from the previous year. But the number of fatal accidents was up like at record numbers.
That's
like
crazy,
a record back to like 2007 or something like that, I think it was.
I wonder why that is.
Well, less people on the road. So people were driving really fast.
Oh,
and drunk. People were drunk driving like so much last year. It's insane. I guess they thought like nobody's on the road, or even like a lot of like in Maryland in particular, they approved to-go alcohol.
Right.
Which is
To
fucking
go
wild.
alcohol,
too.
man. I took her to dinner the other night, and she had it when she was like, "Can I have another drink?" And I was like, "Are we gonna stay around for you to drink another one?" And the waitress was like, "Oh, you want it to go?" We were like, "Fucking what?"
We were like, what?
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah. Okay.
So
Crazy.
I guess that's
it's a new world. Man.
Everybody liked it so much they're not even gonna undo that. So now
Yeah.
to-go drinking is just a thing now.
The way to go.
Although until they start measuring up all those fatal accidents.
Yeah, that's not a good stat.
No, it's not good.
So don't do that part.
Don't drink and drive.
But do metal and drive.
Yeah.
And do follow these bands when you do it. And we're going to close with a 2-pack of badass metal for you, starting with Necronemesis out of Puerto Rico. This is a full-length debut. That's right, it is a debut. They have a compilation and EP, but this is a full-length debut. It's called Some Things Should Stay Underground. We're going to play Horror Pit from it, a very horror-centric band, and I love them for it. You're going to dig it. They say on their thing, they got a death obsession, don't we all? And then our last song of the night is going to be Cranial Torment. Cranial Torment is a band with a debut EP that is brand new out. Another debut.
Holy shit.
That's right. You're not going to walk after this episode. Cranial Torment. So this is an international band. These guys it's a 3-piece from kind of all over the place. An internet creation, which, man, truly, I think it's kick-ass. The album's
so
called
wild
Blood Dome.
how people have, done,
It's a new world, man,
yeah,
in so many ways.
cool.
We should do an episode about that coming up, man. Some of the interviews we've done, and just like talking to Marco from The Crown, and the way he said that the way we used to make records to compared to the way we'd make records now, it's literally an entire different universe. So pretty crazy. Pretty wild. So these guys got together through the internet and made a band together. I think that's cool. And I love the song, man, Meth Fueled Mutilation. The album is called Blood Dome. The band is called Cranial Torment. We're going to bash you in the face with these 2 songs. And if you don't mind, shut the lights off on your way out. What do you think? Have a good time?
And come back next week.
And we'll see you next week. Thank you so much, Scully. Love you, dear.
All right. Love you guys.
Much
Metal-O-Mania.
Yeah, what she said.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
It's all true. The boogeyman is real, and you found him.
Okay, first up to the green screen, Zeke with sports.
Coming at you, Mr. Grant.
Giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.
It's been about a month or something starting to stink. Well, me and the man, we're starting to fight. 'Cause if we got along, it just wouldn't be right. When a white sash shirt gets dumped in the den, we'll steal your girl whenever we can. We're the drunken gods of the living dead. We're the boys, we're the boys, we're the boys in your hand. We're the trash, we're the trash, we're the trash in your hand.
Well, maggot meisters, how's that for a cheeky little tale? I predict the future. Next week, you'll be in the same time, same place, same station, for another hideous, hateful haul of horror.
Hey, this is Knox and Will from Enforced, and you listen to Metal-O-Mania with the Griffith and Scully.
This just in. Scientists have discovered that once you've been infected by Metal-O-Mania, there is no cure. Contact Scully right away for more and more metal to feed the dragon.
This is Lee from In Malice's Wake, and you're listening to Crypt and Scully from Metal-O-Mania.